Hiya 3, so today's lesson is about dividing using an effective method. Now this method is the number line method, which we have done before, so hopefully you will all be fine with this lesson. Remember, this is just a recap, just to make sure that we are really secure with our division. So the first question which I would like you to have a go at, please, is the following. Harry has been asked to put these pencils into groups of 4 for each child. He has 12 pencils. How can we use a number line to help us work this out? Now, if you don't know your 4s that well, you can use the times table sheet, which is saved under today's lesson, to help you jump up in 4s. So have a go and then come back and we will go through it together. Okay, so we start on 0. We are counting in 4s. So the first jump, we're going to do a jump to 4. Then we are going to do another jump, 4, 8. And then we go to 12. And then we count the jumps. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So 12 divided by 4, because we're jumping up in 4s, equals 3, because there were 3 jumps. Okay, we count the number of jumps, so that is the answer for the first one. This is the next one I'd like you to have a go at, please. We are still counting up in 4s. You're going to start in 0, jump up in 4s, and then count the number of jumps. Linda has bought some rubbers to share with the class. She has 24 rubbers. She puts 4 on each table. How many tables does she put them on? So I want you to draw out a number line and have a go at this one, please. So hopefully you would have counted up in your 4s. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Now we need to count the jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 divided by 4, because we're jumping up in 4s, equals 6. Okay, let's see what the next question is. So Mr. Brown is putting apples in a box of 4 and he has 48. How many boxes will he need? I would like you to draw a number line for this, please, and then so press pause and then come back and you can check the answer. Okay, so I'm not going to draw this one out because it would take me quite a long time using my computer, but you should have got 12 jumps if you counted up in your 4s correctly. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. And here is the next one. Now this is slightly different. We are sharing, we're not using our number line. So Paul has a bag of 25 sheets to share equally between him and his 3 friends. How many would they get each? Okay, and would we be able to share them equally? How many remainders are there? Does anybody remember what a remainder is? The remainder is what is left over. Okay, so let's try and share these out equally. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're all equal at the minute. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Then if we go over to 25, it means we would put 1 more in this circle and this person would have more sweets. We need to share them equally, so in order for them to have the same number of sweets, we have to have 1 left over. So our answer would be, how many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in each. So they've got 8 each and there is a remainder of 1. Okay, so 25 divided by 3 equals 8 remainder 1. Okay, because in order for them to have the same amount each, you have to keep 8 in their circle. Okay, so your sheet for today is about using your number line. So on the back of your sheet, or if you've got some scrap paper, you can draw out your number line using a ruler, and you are going to be jumping up in 4s and then counting the number of jumps. Okay, so it's quite self-explanatory. Hopefully you will all be okay with this lesson. Remember, if you need to use the 4 times table sheet to help you, that is saved in today's lesson. The twist it, we're going to be using the inverse. So think back to the start of the week. The inverse is the opposite. So something divided by 4 equals 8. Think about what you know. What is 8 times 4, or 4 times 8? 4 times 8 is, it's 32. So 32 would go here. 32 divided by 4 equals 8. So then have a go at these two. What do you know about 4 times 5? And that will give you your answer. And what do you know about 4 times 3? And then your solve it is a word problem. You need to decide if there are going to be any remainders in this question. Susan has 35 apples in a barrel and wants to put them into bags of 4 to sell. Can she divide them equally? So you need to have a go at this one. It's up to you if you use a number line to work this out, or you might want to share them into parts. So you might do 4 parts, or you might group them into 4s, okay? And you need to decide if there are any remainders left over, okay? So that is today's lesson. Good luck. I hope it all goes well.